Hello everyone. On TransByDef, I wanted to do a introduction of myself because it seems like everybody else did one, and I thought, well, why not? My name is Katherine Scott. I go by Katie, so but yeah, I am the new host on Wednesdays. There's already probably a few videos up already that I've done, but I thought I'd go ahead and do an introduction. So, let's see, about me. Well, I'm 32 years old. I am now 8 months into my transition on HRT, and I've been full-time for 4 months now. So, a bit interesting, to say the least. But, yeah, as I've talked about in other videos and everything, I've been dealing with my transgender issues my whole entire life, since as far back as I was 3, and attempted to come out and transition numerous times over the years and failed miserably. Had numerous health problems caused by all the stress and depression and everything. So it just got to a boiling point at the beginning of the year to where it just clicked in me. It's either I need to transition or I'm going to die. So that's why I just kind of went for it. I mean, my ex knew since we got together that I've attempted to transition numerous times, and I thought I could kick it by just still keeping on cross-dressing and everything, but no, couldn't do it. Couldn't keep it up. Kept eating away at me internally, just destroying me mentally, basically, almost to the brink of insanity. So yeah, so that's pretty much how I got to where I am right now. But things about me. Well, I am a huge geek. So be it music, electronics, computers, cars, yeah, I am a geek. I mean, let's see here. Just to give you an example of how much of a geek I am, I am really big into doing Android development and creating ROMs for phones and stuff like that. I go through a phone every few months, so some people are like, what the hell is wrong with you? So, but no, my latest one, this is my latest one. I just got a new case for it, yay. This is the new Samsung Galaxy S3. It's the only Samsung phone I've been fairly happy with. The other Galaxy phones, in my opinion, sucked. I thought their hardware was absolutely atrocious. I've always had HTC phones, even when Android wasn't even around. When I had the Windows OS on the mobile phones. Tried the iPhone for a little bit. Apple just pissed me off with a bunch of their crap, as I put it. Especially the way they treat their developers. Yeah, Apple, you can go screw yourself. Sorry, personal opinion. I know a lot of people that have iPhones and love them, but when you lock something down tighter than a dolphin's ass and they try and void your warranty for doing something simple as software and you've not done anything to the hardware, yeah, they can kiss my ass. That's why I like Android. They don't give a crap what you do to their stuff. Nor does my phone provider, which is T-Mobile, which I love them for. They're super awesome about it, and I've dealt with them numerous times with different things. So, that being said, I mean, hell, I even get these for my kids, and I modified them just for them. Little tablets and things like that. That's my one son, Keaton's. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I have twin boys who are now 5, Sage and Keaton. Interesting thing about them, is that their middle names are from characters from the show Friends. So Sage's middle name is Chandler, and Keaton's middle name, it's kind of a dual purpose. It was kind of in memory of my ex's grandfather who passed away, but his middle name is Ben, which was Ross's son on Friends. So that's another thing, just shows how much of a geek I am. Geek, dork, whichever. I mean, I have almost every game system that's been made. I have a ColecoVision. I have the Atari 2600. I have all the Nintendo systems, the Sega systems, including the Master System. Everybody kind of leaves that out and just goes straight for the Genesis. Nope, got the Master System. Yeah, I have everything except up to current. I don't have a PS3, mainly because I just don't like the system. And it breaks a lot from everybody I know, so not going to waste my money. What else? Well, I don't know. As far as music, I am really huge into music. I used to be a very big collector of music memorabilia, because one of my ways years ago of kind of coping with things was to dive in, analyze music, and I also did, even in high school while working full-time, I still did music promotions for different record labels, which was an awesome experience, and I had a lot of fun, met a lot of great people, got to meet a lot of different bands, musicians over the years, which has been awesome. I went touring a few times with different groups, traveled with them during the summer when I didn't have school, or I just had the time available and I saved up to where I could still keep my apartment and everything. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Can't do that anymore with kids, so yeah. Unless they come locally, ain't gonna happen. But yeah, I'm working on getting all of my old posters framed because I really want to hang them up because I miss seeing them. I have them all in a box. There's over 200 different posters and things. So I'm going for my favorites. Right now I have, as you can see, my Beatles and my Smashing Pumpkins one, which is autographed by Billy Corgan and James Iha. I got that autograph back in 2000 when I got to meet them and hang out with them. Really cool guys. Some people say Billy Corgan's kind of an ass, but he was really cool to me. James was super cool. Yeah, Jimmy, the drummer, is really cool. Didn't get to get his autograph because I didn't have the poster with me at the time when I got to meet him later at the show. But, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like others have talked about, there's things that I did previously that I am still wanting to do now, since I've transitioned. So, trying to figure out how to make those come together, because I miss it. Since I've separated from my ex, I'm trying to get back into a lot of things that I used to enjoy, because it seems like after I got with my ex and got married, I tried to be this ultra masculine type individual, and I gave up a lot of things that I thought could have been anyway in any spectrum looked at as feminine or not very masculine, so I gave it up. Some of it was just so stupid to no ends. I don't have any clue what the hell was going through my head when I thought that. But it's neither here nor there. I'm changing it. So I'm being happy with myself. Which is also kind of interesting because I'm also in the middle of kind of reinventing myself in a way. Because I've been doing IT for 16 years. Ever since I was 16 years old, I've been doing IT support and electronics. I got certified very young. So, yeah, I'm at a point now. I got laid off right when I went full-time, or right before. I got laid off and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I mean, I was out to my work, but I was like, you know what, I've already submitted for my name change. I got nothing holding me back, screw it. I'm going full-time. When I start my new job, I don't feel like having to explain myself and then come out then. So, because my goal used to be I was going to go full-time anytime between August and December. So, it was going to happen. So, but yeah. It's just right now I'm still looking for a job and it really, really sucks. So, I'm kind of having to figure out what I want to do as a career path because this has been the hardest. I've been on numerous interviews and I haven't really been offered anything, and this is a first for me because I've been doing, like I said, for 16 years and I've never had this much trouble getting a job. Normally I go in for an interview and I might have 1 or 2 interviews with different companies and I will get a job. It's not because, I don't know what it is. Some of my friends are like, well, are you still very confident in your ability to sell yourself? And I'm like, no, I'm still able to sell myself just as well and show my enthusiasm and my knowledge as I did before. Don't get me wrong, my first interview, I will be honest, I bombed the hell out of it because I was so nervous because it was the first time I have interviewed with a company or anything as myself. So, yeah, I bombed the hell out of that and I did not expect a phone call or anything or a hello or even a screw you type thing. It was that bad. But, yeah, I'm just kind of digging right now, trying to figure out different things. I was talking to my mom a little bit about different career paths I might need to look into. Also looking to go back to school, probably. So, yeah. Speaking of that, with my mom and everything, my family is extremely supportive, which I'm very thankful for. All my family and pretty much almost all my friends have been very supportive. So, it's a definite plus, because I have a lot of friends that they have lost their family, and they lost a lot of friends because of the transition, and I feel really bad because I was able to keep my friends for the most part, and my bond with my family has actually gotten stronger than it ever has. I was never really close to my family. I was closer to my friend's family than my own, especially my mom. So I have a lot of people look at me like they look down upon me because of it, I guess, which does hurt me a bit to see them look at me like that. But I understand it at the same point in time, because I had fully accepted when I started this, losing my friends, losing my family, having to start over from the ground up. I mean, I even expected almost to lose my kids, which would have pretty much devastated me if I would have had to do that. I'm very, very thankful that even though my ex and I have separated, she's very supportive, and I get to have my kids with me every other week. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm very grateful for a lot of things. Just like right now, I'm finally living on my own, have my own place. And if it wasn't for my stepfather helping me get my apartment, I don't know where I'd be. Because things between my ex and I living together and she's dating somebody, it was getting very awkward and very tense. And it wasn't good for any of us, including the kids. So he kind of stepped up and helped me out. So, but yeah. Other things about me, well, I kind of covered a lot of things about me in the 10 things video. things like I do put stickers on everything. I'm really goofy. But, yeah. I mean, hell, here's how much of a dork I am. Hold on. This is a bag I got a couple years ago. And I got this technically as a diaper bag for my kids when they were born. But, as you can see, like, almost all the different game controllers and everything. Because I thought that was awesome. And I now use that for a little bit of everything. So, yeah, that just shows how much of a dork I am. Dork geek, I don't care. It does not offend me. People are like, oh, you should be offended by that. No, I embrace it. I love it. It's part of who I am, so why should I be embarrassed by it or offended? Makes no sense. So, but, yeah, that's pretty much about me in a nutshell. I'm very scatterbrained, as you can tell, and I bounce off topics. I'm working on getting better at that. I need to start writing down things more. This is actually pretty good for me, considering this is all on the fly. I have no notes in front of me. So, yeah, I'm doing really good. But I'm going to fly back to the music topic. As far as music I listen to, I will listen to everything, including some country, but for the most part, if it starts getting twangy and whiny, it's gone. It's getting turned off. Next track. I mean, I will go 1 minute from listening to, like, Tori Amos, Fiona Apple, to Bad Religion, to Against Me, to Thrice, At the Drive-In, Glassjaw, Metallica, to Johnny Cash, to Britney Spears. I mean, I'll sit there and listen to even, like, Kesha. Next thing you know, I'll listen to Mystical, Jay-Z. I mean, I'm just naming stuff off the top of my head. My music is hugely vast. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is some music that, there are some artists that I'm really into that I have a lot of respect for as musicians. One of them that I've just kind of started listening to again. I used to listen to it, my ex kind of downed me for it. I guess because she thought it was kind of, I don't know, feminine in a way. I used to be a huge Tori Amos fan. Still am. I still love her stuff. I'm just finally catching up and listening to her newer stuff. So, yeah, I mean, let's see here. I have my Spotify on my other screen. God. Yeah, I listen to a bunch of crazy stuff. Yeah, another one that I'm really into is the band Everclear. Everybody's like, oh, they're kind of poppy. I'm like, the radio stuff is, you listen to the whole album, not so much. I also don't like any other stuff after Craig and Greg, the drummer and the bass player, left the band. I think everything after that just sucks. And I hate that they've redone some of the tracks from the old albums. Kind of pissed me off. I mean, don't get me wrong, Art's a great writer, songwriter and everything, but most of the back talent for how things are arranged and everything, I think, left the group when they left a couple years ago. Personal opinion, same thing with like Weezer and everything. Like first two albums, whenever Matt Sharp was in there, the bass player, he actually helped write almost all the songs. A lot of people don't know that because he left to go form The Rentals, which is a band you really need to check out. They're great. I love them. And my voice is fading again. Awesome. Been dealing with that the past 2 weeks now. Pain in my butt. I even have a cough drop in my mouth to keep me from coughing, and I thought it would help me keep my voice, but evidently not. So, gotta keep working on that. But I can keep going on music forever. Same thing I mean, I listen to everything. I listen to Nine Inch Nails, which I absolutely love, and I've seen them in concert so many times. So awesome. And it sucks they stopped touring, because I really enjoyed watching them live. So, yeah, there's a lot of artists I like watching live. I just came from, of course, as you can see, seeing Against Me. So, which was awesome, by the way. But anyways, that's just the gist of me. So, hopefully, you shall see me on my regular day and time on Wednesdays. So, till then, bye.